This is, I have to say, just my memory, my story of what happened. But essentially, somebody put a bug in Shirley's ear.
Uh-huh.
And I think I know who it is, I won't name names, but to choreograph more and not do how she was doing things, which actually was working, I thought. And I remember she was trying to put a duet on me and Eric Trules, and it just was awkward.
Uh-huh.
It just wasn't happening. You know, she was trying to put specific movements on us. It wasn't working. So I think Eric and Susan Kimmelman and Jim and, you know, I was only in the company a couple of years before all this happened. So I wasn't there from the beginning of her company. But they all got disillusioned with her process and started talking. And what actually happened is just Eric was riding his bike by the church on Berry Street, saw a for rent sign, and told us about the church building. And we all started doing the I Ching together.
Uh-huh.
And it started showing up that it was going to be maybe the potential for us together as a group. And that's how it happened. We just said goodbye and opened up Homing on unemployment.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the space in Lakeview, right? It sounded
Yeah,
so
it's right near
cool.
Belmont and Sheffield, right near
Wow.
that area, not too far from Wrigley Field.
And it had like a gallery and a performance
Well,
space?
essentially, it was an auxiliary building for a church that was about 3 blocks over. And at that time, the neighborhood was pretty bad. A lot of gangs. Our lower windows were all boarded up from kids breaking in. So the rent was perfect. And it was a 3-story building. Had a lot of potential. The 3rd floor turned out to be another studio space eventually for smaller classes. On the other side of the building was dressing room space, perfect for dressing room space. The 2nd floor was primarily our dance space. It was huge. And then there was this balcony all around it. So we built our first dance floor together and put the spring action underneath. It was difficult, but we did it. And then someone helped us build benches out of wood, and we put platforms and put out the benches. And that was our first theater for dance on the 2nd floor. And then the 1st floor we had an office space, a couple office spaces, and a nice gallery entranceway. And then we built another studio downstairs eventually because we needed to for the kids.